But I'll tell you, in traveling to all these countries, the most foreign country I've ever been to is Kentucky. So, we were going down there, we're shooting season 2 of 3 Sheets. And they said that Steve McKenna could join us for an episode. And I was so excited to have my best friend join me in an episode of my show and have people finally get to meet this guy, Steve, I've been talking about for the whole season. And I got to have a stunt drinker for all the bourbon that I knew would be consumed in this particular episode. We pick up Steve at the airport, and we drive 2 hours south to the town of Sherwood. Population 200. And we go to the Sherwood Inn. Everybody is there. The entire town is there. And they were so excited to have a TV show about their beautiful community. And so we get there. Everybody's dressed to the nines and looks amazing. And they have a bluegrass band that they brought in to play. And the bluegrass band has a full set of teeth between the whole band. Oh, no. Everything was really done really well. And I brought Steve to the bar, and I got us bourbon shots and whiskey and moonshine, real moonshine shots, and apple pie shots and mint juleps. And after an hour and a half, Mike, the director, comes up. He's like, "Hey, that was good, man. That was good. If you're good, I'm good." And I was like, you know what? I'm not. Because the name Steve McKenna, it means something to people. It's a name, it's also a verb. Steve McKenna, to be inebriated to the point where one loses control of one's actions. Examples include streaking, drunk dialing, sorry I hit on your mom last night. I was Steve McKenna. So I brought Steve back to the bar, and I got us more bourbon and more whiskey and more moonshine and more apple pie shots and more mint juleps. And in an effort to get Steve McKenna, I managed to get myself Steve McKenna. Cut to Steve and I standing out behind the bar. Now it's December, it's midnight, and it is mighty cold outside. Now we're not naked, so don't let your imagination, you guys, come on, because we're wearing socks. And I had made an announcement before I left the bar that we're going streaking. And the entire town is on this giant front porch, and they are just waiting for us to run by. And Steve and I, we're outside, and we're shivering, and it is now or never. And when, boom, we take off. Like 2 naked, unanatomically correct, chubby Ken dolls flopping through the cold Kentucky air. And we pass that front porch, they start to cheer. They love it. They're not laughing at us, they're laughing with us. They're having a great time. Big deal, we're naked. There's not one person in this entire room that looks good naked while running. Except maybe you. And I turn back to Steve. I'm like, dude, let's make another pass. He's like, I'm in. I am in. So we run around, we come around the side of the porch, and I hear some guy say to his friend, man, those ladies sure are in a hurry. So we didn't do any more running that night. Stupids. That's why Kentucky's stupid, because they're mean.